Welcome to the Nerd Rundown's NRDbox. I'm Darren Stumple.
And I'm Eric Hare.
The NRDbox is where we like to answer the questions that are submitted by you all. Most of the time is the most fun we have on the entire show.
Absolutely.
Today's NRDbox question is submitted by a longtime listener, Mike Hodgkinson, who I caught up with earlier today, and he was telling me about he got hired to write the zombie book, and he's halfway through. He's making good progress, but he hasn't had a lot of time to watch TV. So he wants to know what are some good shows that have been released in 2023 are worth watching. So I know I've got a longer list than you, Eric, so I'll pass it off to you first. What are some shows from Mike?
I've not been keeping up with stuff as well as some of the other people. So it being how he's writing a zombie book, I would imagine that he's probably watched The Last of Us, because I mean that started at the end of 2022 but carried on.
No, it started in January.
So it was 2023. Yeah. Okay, yeah, all right. I thought it started in December, but yeah, you're probably right. Last of Us, I think, was amazing. We really loved the first season of it.
I know he's played the game. We were talking about that leading up to it.
He definitely has to watch that. Really enjoyed that one. I did just finish Severance, which you and I talked about offline. You liked it a lot more than I liked it. You and Meg both, I think, liked it a lot more than I liked it. And I can't tell you why I didn't like it. It's not that I didn't comprehend what was happening or whatever. I got it. It just, for me, it was a little on the slow side. So it just kind of took a long time to develop. And that was kind of my thoughts on that. But I still would encourage people to watch it because it's a good piece of television. I like it when people challenge my perceptions of them. Two people really challenged my perceptions in that. I should say three people, actually, if I really think about it. John Turturro.
I am very, very sneaky, sir.
Yeah.
He typically plays like a kind of a silly character almost all the time. And so, he did play a serious guy in the Batman, and he played, I think, Falcone? Yeah, he played Falcone.
Bruce Wayne. Wow, is that right? His father saved my life.
But in Severance, he was amazing. And he got better every single episode of the show.
Yeah.
Adam Scott, he's a funny guy, really funny guy. Terrific performance in this. Dramatic, funny at times, but sometimes a sadly funny person. But the way he played that character from one side to the other side, and if you watch the show, you'll understand kind of what we're talking about.
That's a perfect score.
And then finally, Ben Stiller. Like, Ben Stiller, to me, is known as a comedy guy. And this series was, while there was funny stuff in it, not what I expected, from him. And I was really impressed with the direction and the vision of where they're going with it. Like I said, I didn't like it as much as, some of the other folks did.
Sure.
I think I liked it.
But yeah, Ted Lasso. We got season 3 of Ted Lasso. If you haven't watched that, you need to.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
Wearing 24, the nod to his Richmond teammate, the spectacular Sam will be standing.
Oh, what an ending.
Cried the whole time.
And then I guess ultimately I started watching Silo. And so I've enjoyed that one. My last one I'll throw in the hat. Again, it's not a new series, but you should not watch the first 2 seasons of it. Just watch the 3rd season of Star Trek Picard, because the first 2 seasons are terrible. And just watch
like
watch
a whole
season
new
3.
show.
It's a whole new show. Just watch season 3 and you'll enjoy the hell out of it. So, and totally changed my opinion of Todd Stashwick.
If that's a Star Wars thing, I'm going to kick you in the ass.
I'll just say that. So if you're going to watch it. He's just amazing.
Okay.
Those are mine that I'd recommend.
All right. Well, I'll piggyback off Silo, and we finished it, and phenomenal. And it's very Lost-esque. It felt very Lost. And the finale it's
mind-blowing.
The last few episodes, it just leads up to this incredible finale, and I can't wait for you to watch that. Blackbird was a phenomenal show about not about prison, but it took place in a prison. Taron Egerton, we love him. We talked about him last week, I believe.
I think we talked about him last week.
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
He was incredible in this show. But the guy who actually stole that show away from Taron Egerton is Paul Walter Hauser.
He did, didn't he?
who you would know from Cobra Kai as Stingray.
Stingray.
I was like, what?
We love that dude.
Yeah. I was like, he does something. He's going to kill you somehow. He plays crazy serial killer. He's so creepy. And he steals that show away from Taron Egerton.
Really?
Like in the best way possible.
Yeah.
They're both phenomenal in it. So I highly, highly recommend that one. That was one of Banana's favorites.
Is that the last thing Liotta did? Ray Liotta? Is that one of the last?
Yeah. They dedicated a show to him. He had a really strong performance in one of the episodes. I wouldn't be surprised. I actually should look to see if he got nominated for a guest appearance because it was a really strong episode. And
I see Greg Kinnear's in it too. So that's pretty good.
It's a great show. Yeah, Greg Kinnear is amazing in that show.
Yeah.
All right. Next one for me that was released this year is Apple TV is just dominating the game right now.
They really are. Yeah.
Shrinking, starring Harrison Ford and Jason Segel. Bill Lawrence is the creator behind Scrubs of Ted Lasso.
Okay.
Everything he touches is gold, and Shrinking is a more adult Ted Lasso. If you enjoy Ted Lasso and you don't mind some vulgarity, you're gonna love Shrinking.
Can we play that song I like?
Every morning there's a halo hanging from the corner of my girlfriend's four-post bed.
I mean, I might put it up there as best show of the year.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
The last thing he told me, that's for the ladies out there that need a good book to read. Banana liked the book more than the TV show, but the TV show starring Jennifer Garner was pretty good. I'll give you that. It was entertaining. It starred Jamie Lannister as well.
Who's that?
Jamie fucking Lannister.
You like Jamie?
Yeah, we wish he had a better ending. I'll say that.
Well, yeah.
The next one was a big surprise, and we just finished it was Hijack. That's like eight
that's what you've said.
episodes of just pure adrenaline.
Interesting. Well, I was going to say, because I just finished it last night, and speaking of Idris Elba, who's in Hijack, I did watch Extraction 2. Definitely recommend it.
Oh, yeah. I forgot he's in
Definitely
Extraction
recommend
too. Yes.
Yeah.
And so did Meg this weekend. Yeah, Hijack is great. It immediately puts you on a time clock because you're on a plane, 8-hour flight.
Good morning, everyone. This is Captain Robin Allen speaking. Flight time today is 6 hours, 54 minutes.
And he's not a big action star in it. He's a negotiator. He's like a closer for big deals.
Interesting. Okay.
So he's got to outsmart him. It's really good. And then I think I'm caught up on everything that was released this year that I haven't seen. The only other show that was released in 2023 that I would highly recommend that Banana and I both watched and loved is Daisy Jones and the Six, which is on Amazon Prime. Which, if you also haven't caught up on Jack Ryan, Mike, catch up on Jack Ryan because season 4 is phenomenal. But yeah, Daisy Jones and the Six is a book that they adapted into a TV series, and it's loosely based on or lightly inspired by the love story of Stevie Nicks and Lindsey Buckingham in Fleetwood Mac. Okay. And #1 fan of the show, Denise Stemples, big Fleetwood Mac fan growing up. Then when they reunited in 97, I believe, for the dance, my sister became a big Fleetwood Mac fan. So I listened to a lot of Fleetwood Mac growing up and love it. And not that they play any Fleetwood Mac in this because they're not Fleetwood Mac, but the music in it.
And if this was your plan, tell me why.
It's got the Fleetwood Mac vibe to it, and it's really good. I highly recommend it.
Interesting. Okay. All right.
The lead actress, Riley Keough, she's the granddaughter of Elvis, and she didn't sing before this show.
Okay.
So if you listen to the music and then that, she will blow you away.
Okay.
I mean,
interesting.
Anna and I are still jamming out to the soundtrack. It's incredible. It's a great show.
Okay.
I really hope they do a season 2 of that. So I don't know if that's down your street there, Mike, but if you like Fleetwood Mac music, check it out.
I will say I don't think it got a ton of attention the first season, and I haven't watched either season yet, but I have heard nothing but good things about Yellow Jackets, which had a season 2 premiere in 2023.
Some people have written into us to ask us to watch it so we can talk about it.
There's a couple of series that I have not watched yet that I really want to watch. The White Lotus, I really want to watch that. I've heard nothing but good stuff about that.
I liked it. I liked season 1 better. I know I'm kind of in the minority on that, but I enjoyed season 1 a little more.
So Yellow Jackets, I heard.
Maybe because Steve Zahn is in it.
Okay, look, we don't want you seeing Darren anymore. We don't think you're right for him.
We love Steve Zahn. He's so good. God, 8-Bit Christmas. He's so good in 8-Bit Christmas.
So
to play everybody's dad. Everybody's dad.
Video games make you fat, Jake. It's a fact.
Season 2, Strange New World, that finished up too.
I know. I need to get on that.
I know, me too. I haven't watched it either. I've struggled a little bit lately because by the time I get to a point where I can watch stuff, I'm tired.
Yeah.
And I don't want to watch something like that when I'm tired. I want to be fresh and be able to watch the whole thing.
I know.
So.
Just having time in our lives is like, I have a little bit of time to talk to my wife. I'm going to do that, you know?
Yeah.
Happy wife, happy life.
Yeah, so those are some really great shows that we highly recommend. So if you've watched any of these shows, let us know down in the comments.
Please.
If you know of any other show that we missed, you know, whether it's season 2, season 3, season 4, season 1, let us know what you think, what we should watch too. We'd love to have your suggestions.
Yeah, sounds good.
If you're enjoying the show, like and subscribe. Ring the bell for notifications.
Tickle that bell.
With that being said, we'll see you all in the next The NRDbox.
See ya. Bye.